I think everyone who has played Pokemon knows about rare candies. As an easy way to level up your Pokemon with a click of a button, it makes grinding for levels much easier. However, in base Cobblemon, the only way to obtain rare candies is by looting a ruined structure chest, which is just not a fast and efficient way to collect lots of rare candies. Lucky for us though, Cobblemon has EXP Candies, which were introduced in Pokemon Generation 8. EXP Candies also allow us to level up our Pokemon at the click of a button, all while being craftable in base Cobblemon. In this video, I will cover my EXP Candy farm, which automatically produces the ingredients needed to make EXP Candies in peaceful mode. Using this design, you can make all the EXP Candies you need to quickly level up your Pokemon in Minecraft Cobblemon. So EXP Candies come in 5 different sizes, ranging from extra small candies that give your Pokemon 100 experience points to extra large candies that can give your Pokemon 30,000 experience points. Currently in Cobblemon 1.71, there is one way to make these candies, and that is by starting off with extra small candies made from a Sculk block and a honeycomb. You can then use 6 extra small candies to make one small EXP candy, and after that it will take 3 of each candy to upgrade them to the next tier. Doing the math, that means in order to make just one extra large EXP candy, we will need 162 Sculk blocks and honeycomb. So the question is then, how do we obtain both of these resources efficiently and fast? Well, for Sculk blocks, it really depends on the game mode and game rules of Minecraft you are playing on. If you're playing Cobblemon in survival mode with hostile mobs turned on, there are many designs of Enderman Sculk farms that exist and produce vast amounts of Sculk. I will link some of these in the description for you to look at if you are curious. If you are playing Cobblemon in peaceful Minecraft though, you have 2 options. If you have friendly Minecraft mobs enabled, such as squids and cows, you can build a renewable squid Sculk farm. I recently made 2 different designs depending on your needs, so feel free to check those out. Now, if you don't have friendly or hostile mobs enabled, your other option is finding some naturally generated Sculk blocks in a deep dark biome. This way will still net you a ton of Sculk blocks, it's just not as renewable of a method. There's also the possibility of using Pokemon to generate Sculk Bloom to make Sculk blocks, but I'm not sure how feasible such a method is. Since I'm playing Cobblemon in peaceful mode with friendly mobs turned on, this EXP Candy farm uses my AFK Squid Sculk farm, which produces 29 stacks of Sculk blocks in just 16 minutes. I highly encourage watching my other 2 videos on Sculk squid farms to better understand the farm and squid spawning mechanics. With Sculk blocks out of the way, the next ingredient is honeycomb. Lucky for us, honeycomb is automatically farmable in base Minecraft using bees. There are many designs out there depending on your needs. However, if you are playing without Minecraft bees enabled, you can still use automatic honeycomb farm designs, but instead replace the Minecraft bees with wild comb bees. If you're looking for more information on this, check out my other video on honey farming in Cobblemon, everything you need to know. Honeycomb farms are easily expandable, as one beehive with 3 bees in it will produce about 30 honeycomb every hour if left in the nether. I expanded mine to 28 beehives, or about 840 honeycomb every hour. It is in the nether, so the bees gather nectar 24/7, but if you do not want to make such a large expansion, you can either build a bee farm near your overworld base so it continues to run while you are home, or you can build a chunk loader to keep it running no matter where you are in your Minecraft world. With the basic blueprint of the farm out of the way, let's dive into the setup to successfully produce large amounts of EXP candies for our needs. So the farm starts off with me turning on the basalt generator and AFKing for 16 minutes above my peaceful squid Sculk farm. After that amount of time, I go mine the Sculk blocks with a Silk Touch diamond hoe. You can use an iron hoe to insta-mine Sculk blocks, so this does not take much time if any. I get about 1,859 Sculk blocks for AFKing this farm for 16 minutes. As one extra large EXP candy takes 162 Sculk blocks per, that equals out to enough Sculk blocks for 11 extra large EXP candies. In total, these candies will give 330,000 experience points to your Pokemon, which is enough to get a level 1 Charmander to level 69, or alternatively a level 70 Rayquaza to level 84. Now that I got the Sculk blocks, I head over to my 24/7 honeycomb farm, where I can just grab some stacks of honeycomb that have been already automatically collected. And then we can walk over to my campfire pot area, where we will produce all of the EXP candies we can. It is a must that we have lots of campfire pots for this, as if we just use one campfire pot, it would take over 5 minutes of waiting just to make one stack of extra small EXP candies. Since we want to produce large amounts of higher tier candies fast, this is just not feasible. Campfire pots are cheap to make, only requiring 5 copper ingots, a glass block, and 2 of any apricorn. So I start off by using all of them to make stacks of extra small EXP candies each. Then once they are done, I use some of the campfires to keep producing extra small EXP candies while getting the next tier of candies going as well. At this point, it just takes about 3 of each tier of candy to upgrade to the next experience candy, which I will just fast forward to show that. So I just finished getting all 11 of my extra large EXP candies. It took about 15 minutes to finish brewing all the candies. You can use these to level up your Pokemon, or you can also craft IV changing candies for hyper training your Pokemon to perfect IVs. I designed an easy automatic berry farm for all 70 berries in Minecraft Cobblemon, so feel free to check that out for collecting the ingredients needed to brew IV changing candies. So yeah, that is how you farm EXP candies in base Cobblemon. If you're playing with hostile mobs turned on, I recommend Enderman Sculk farms, which will produce a lot more Sculk much faster. But if you are in peaceful mode with friendly mobs enabled, I recommend my Squid Sculk farm I have showed here. There are lots of honeycomb farm designs out there, so I hope you can find something to your liking, and at that point you just need to brew the experience candies. But that is all for this video, thanks for watching.